Hi, beautiful soul. Thank you for being here with me. I'm so grateful for you. The message that we have today has the energy of love. So, we are going to look at what exactly it wants to talk about. The first card is abundance consciousness. So, the more you connect with the abundance consciousness, the more you attract to you everything that is in alignment with this abundance consciousness in any area of your life, actually, including love. Okay, what we have here is a lot of swords energy. So we are talking about someone who, instead of feeling, you are more in your mind, right? That's why you have the Six of Swords, the King of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. But it's a good thing. Together we have also the Ace of Wands, because you are going to receive a divine spark, a divine inspiration that is going to be so mind-blowing for you. And it's going to help you to transition toward more clarity and more mastery in your intellectual world, in your mind. Instead of feeling defeated, you get to go towards more clarity, more wisdom, more mastery over what you think. So you are choosing your thoughts more wisely, so to speak. And it's because of this new inspiration that you are getting. You are getting more clarity. You see, the King of Cups have that clarity as well as the Ace of Cups. But you are also guided to know what is really important for you. And if you are asking, what is it? Your heart already knows the answers, so listen to him. That's what this card is telling you with inner clarity. So you are encouraged not to stay in this mental game, but to connect more with your heart space as well, because the heart has a higher vibration. It will help you to access the higher mind. That's why the King of Wands is also here, to help you to connect more with your heart instead of just staying in your mind. And this is going to help you to take that potential that you have with the divine spark here of the Ace of Wands and to put it in action. That's why you have the Page of Wands here. The Page of Wands takes the divine inspiration and actually puts it in action. It's going to be so successful when you connect with your heart center, because we have the progression from a page to a king here, and that is already bringing you so much abundance. It is increasing your magnetism, and it is attracting even to you the love of your life, right? That's why we had that feeling that it was a love reading, because the Two of Cups and the Page and the King of Cups are here together with the Lovers card, right? This is just plain screaming love energy, right? And it's a divine love, because the king is masterful with his emotions. So when you connect with that heart space, you are encouraged to master your emotions too. What does it mean? Instead of letting them guide you and be like, today I don't feel like this or that or like that, you have the ability to connect with him, because you can see how his eyes are closed, right? To connect with him and to sense the things that are not visible with the naked eye, but that are still true, right? For example, knowing that you have a powerful connection with someone that goes beyond the physical world. That is not just the chemistry, the physical attraction, but it goes beyond that in a strong energetic bond. That's why the King of Cups is here, capable of doing. And I see that we already have three kings on the table: the King of Cups, the King of Wands, and the King of Swords. So you are really moving toward mastery. Who is missing here? The King of Pentacles, with the abundance in the material world, right? And the health, all the aspects that are materialistic, but also the spiritual abundance too. So you are very close to the Emperor state, and I will not be surprised if they show up, if they decide to show up, right? The Emperor or the King of Pentacles. because the Emperor is the 4 kings together. So let's see what you are not seeing yet. Well, maybe for some of you, you are not aware on how powerful your soul is, how indestructible your soul is, that all the things that you are going through in each life, if you believe in multiple lives or in this lifetime, it is going to follow you, right? So nothing is lost. You are indestructible. You will take all the lessons learned and they will help you on your journey, for example, on your next life. What you are not also seeing is that until now, the scarcity mindset is what has been slowing you down. I wonder why the 8 of Wands is in reverse when actually I put the card most of the time in the upright position. So they are talking about something being slowed down because of the scarcity mindset. That's why the first card that we have was to change that scarcity mindset into an abundance mindset. So we are talking to someone who is encouraged to think about abundance more, to trust more in the magic of life, in the abundance of life. How to do this? Well, go in nature and look at nature abundance. For example, when it's harvest season, you can see how one tree is giving us so much fruits, right? That is abundance. When you listen to the birds outside, it is such a beautiful music and you didn't pay to listen to that, right? And it's so healing. That is abundance too. So reconnect with the abundance mindset because it is going to help you see that you already have the key, right? The 5 of Pentacles is sitting here like, oh, I'm left here, I cannot go forward, but actually the keys are just right there for you, right? You just need to, it will not focus. So here, you just need to lift your face and then look behind you. You will see that the key is already here. And that key is the abundance mindset. On my website, Feminine Rebirth, I created a wealth receiving activation that helps us to get out of that identity where we think, oh, I will never be abundant, and reprogramming our mind to access a conscious state where we think, yes, abundance is for me. Of course, right? I get to receive large amounts of money. Now we have the Queen of Swords coming together with the Death and Rebirth card. So it's a new beginning where in your perception, probably towards abundance and money, you are feeling more wise. You know more clearly. And since the Queen and the King of Swords are here, it confirms that love story we're talking about, right? Because we already had these guys, the King of Cups and the Lovers coming together with the 2 of Cups. So I love when we have this confirmation, because when 2 people of the same suit come like this, it is confirming that it's a partnership. Yes, it can be in all areas of life, like business partners, but in our case here, it's definitely love. And it's pointing towards 2 people who are really like a power couple, because they don't rely only on their emotion. They are truthful with their emotion, but they don't leave their emotion stop them for their mission. So there's a new cycle starting where you get to change the way you think about abundance and you start creating it. Until now, the King of Pentacles is not here yet. That's because of this scarcity mindset, right? It points to us, the person we are talking to, not being able to access that abundance consciousness and bring the wealth in. So it is going to be unlocked when you are putting all the pieces together, like we were guided at the beginning to listen more to the heart center. And I'm sensing for this couple too, for this power couple, to have that clarity, help them to connect with the heart center too, because the heart center is full of everything that you need to know. It is how the divine is going to guide you. So this is confirming that the path of scarcity is not yours. Something so much better is waiting for you. So be courageous and belief that you get to receive that thing that is so much better. Again, the source energy and the blue dragon here is the same energy, right? So it's time to use your wisdom, your clarity, your intellect, and to mix it with love to finally attract the abundance and the actual love that you want in your life, right? The King of Cups is already here for you, saying that someone has already started that journey. We have the Justice card. Yes, everything that we are talking about is confirmed with this Justice card. So it's your destiny, it's your karma to attract the abundance to yourself and to your couple. You have here the Three of Pentacles. So for someone, it is the difficulty to work with other people that is holding you back from accessing this divine wealth that wants to come for you. We have the Ace of Pentacles here. You see, we already had the Ace of Wands, that divine spark coming, right? And we are burning the limiting beliefs that are holding us back from putting them in action and creating actual wealth. So the Ace of Pentacles is now here to say, now you also receive the seed for your wealth, right? And with the Justice here, listen to everything that was said in this reading, because it is the guidance towards this wealth. Listen to the collaboration with other people. Ask yourself, how can you ask other people to help you? Because it might be in your shadow that you are not able to ask for help. And it makes you feel like, oh, you are so stuck. You cannot make a decision. You don't know which way to take. And you feel like the Two of Swords here, like, oh, I cannot go forward, right? Well, you accessing a new beginning where you let your heart guide you is going to be so much more easy to have those beautiful connections in work, to be less harsh. Use your communication wisely, because your word carry light in this world, right? So yes, you are a truthful person with the King and the Queen of Swords here, but mix it with love. Listen to your heart, and you will be more attaining what you want in this new cycle. You also have the Star card coming at the bottom, talking about you healing at a deep level, but also you receiving the public recognition that is here for you. So we already had, instead of the King of Pentacles, we already have the Nine of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. So it's perfect that it comes together like this, because the Star is here to say, yes, it's going to come even with public recognition, and it will come from you healing. Oh, and it's beautiful because right after that, we actually had the confirmation of the Six of Wands, which is success and public recognition. I just love when it is confirmed like this, right? And then after that, the High Priestess is here to tell you, go within. We talked about that heart center. The High Priestess also have the connection to the heart center, because when you go within, it is reconnecting with your heart before your third eye, right? It is what allows you to see the unseen, to connect with the unseen, to sense it. Leave behind the things where you think, oh, I'm comparing myself with other people. Follow your own rhythm, follow your own path. Everything that you need to know is already within. It is a reiteration of that with the High Priestess, that inner clarity that this card also already wanted to tell you about, right? So leave those boredom also behind you, those moments where you feel, oh, I'm bored. Leave that behind you, because it is just holding your vibration back instead of letting you access the high vibration that the High Priestess and the Star have here for you. It is an underlying energy, the same as the success that is coming. And we have talked about how you connecting more with the heart and with the abundance consciousness instead of the lack mentality is going to help you to unlock that. Take your time, be patient. The Seven of Pentacles is telling you to take your time when it comes to upgrading. And that is when the King of Pentacles will be there for you too. And you will rise into your Emperor state. So at the moment, you have beautiful kings coming for you, 3 of them, right? So you are already in a very powerful energy, and people can feel it already, because the King of Wands is that ability to inspire and influence other people, right? And you have that beautiful heart that you are asked to connect more with and to let it guide you. You have that magnetism too, because the magnetism of the King of Wands is what you see here in the Lover. So it's attracting to you this love that we were talking about with the King and Queen of Swords. That person is at your vibration. You have the same frequency, and that's why you are magnetized towards each other. And it's possible that you have a divine mission together, and that's why your pentacle is not yet here, because you are going to accomplish that together. All right, beautiful. I will leave you with this, and I cannot wait to see you in the next one. I love you so much. Bye.